Welcome to the podcast where markets meet perspective. I'm Manuela, your host. Together with my father, who shares his analytical market insights, we break down commodities, equities, geopolitics, and market sentiment. This content is for educational and informational purposes only, not investment advice. Welcome everyone to the next section of this week's podcast. Now we'll be discussing some geopolitical insights on actions that have been happening over the past week.
Yes, okay.
War still not over, right?
Sorry?
The war is still not over.
No, not
No.
yet. No, it's prolonging long. This is a message of the 10th of July. Carney, that's the Prime Minister of Canada. He is visiting Saudi Arabia, and he got him some deals, so of $1 billion, and that's quite significant, but also remarkable that Saudi Arabia is looking forward to other countries because this influences mining, clean energy, health, technology, and AI. And also opens a defense attaché. So they mixing a little bit on the territory of where the USA is active. So that's quite something to watch, to be honest. Sugar. The Mexican sugar exports are explosively rising. The Prime Minister of Mexico is saying an increase of 500% for 2026 and 2027. And she said that's a proof of an agreement with the US that is already working. And why does she say that? Yeah, of course, the negotiations are going, and she is kissing up a little bit with American partners, so they can have a trade deal very soon. Then Israel, in October, they have elections. So I'm curious if Netanyahu will win again here. That could influence the war. If there's not a government that says, okay, we are going to stop the war, then yeah, have some political implications. Then Mark Rubio, that's U.S. Secretary of State. He is, yeah, more or less influencing the government of Venezuela. And he is working together with the acting president, Delcy Rodriguez. Yeah, actually, he's managing the oil revenues. So there are a lot of voices that says that America is stealing the oil of Venezuela. The American government say they are helping Venezuela. So yeah, let's wait and see here what is happening here. I still think this is a good influence for the country, but I could
We
be wrong
only
here.
know after a while, of course.
Yeah, after a couple of years, how it's going on, but it's reasonably quiet. So there are not riots in the street. What I hear or read. So something to say about the American influence, in my view. Then a message of the 14th of July. That's the Belarusian president, and he is restoration of cooperation with France, and that is quite significant, to be honest. And he refers to historical ties. I don't know what those are, to be honest. I don't hope in that he means the Napoleon times, but
Yeah, I've never heard Belarus to have good
no,
ties with the rest of European
no, no.
countries.
But why do I stipulate this message? It's because I think this is a move of Putin via the Belarusian president to get some influence in Russia. And my hope here is that via this road, some peace talks will take place between Russia and the Ukraine.
Mhm.
I think this is what it is all about.
Mhm.
So yeah, Brussels, and if I say Brussels, I mean the EU, of course. They are voicing a lot of war talks against Russia. America wants peace. Putin voices that he wants peace. The Ukraine is not that far, so I think they want to influence the European Union to also voicing they want peace.
Mhm.
So peace talks will go under the way, and Turkey will probably do the negotiations. So Erdogan also voicing that he wants to be the peacekeeper of the two. So
Okay.
and of course he wants some trade deals out of the both countries. That's always in the game. Let's see what happens there.
Mhm.
And the United Emirates, yeah, I showed that a couple of times. They are building a bypass of the Strait of Hormuz. They are rightfully doing so. Goods will enter the Gulf of Oman and be transported overland to Dubai and Abu Dhabi. So it can also be the other way around. That the goods are coming into the Emirates via that route. Um, Why do I say this? Because Iran is also seeing this, of course, and they also voicing it that they want to hit this with rockets, and then they are referring to this harbor. Yeah, I can't pronounce it for Jara.
Wajari.
Yeah,
Wajara.
Fujara. Yeah. Um, so they want to destroy this harbor, and then yeah, piss off the Emirates,
Mhm.
probably. Um, Then the message of the 15th, Argentina was doing some trade deals with with Rosatom, that is a builder of nuclear reactors. But they saying, okay, they will be terminated, those deals. Those were quite remarkable news, to be honest. Probably they give the deal to an American partner or something, or yeah. Westinghouse probably will build the reactors there then.
Mhm.
Then Iran reports progress in talks with future gas deals with Russia, and that will flow via Azerbaijan, and that is in the region that is a crossroad of influence between China, Russia, and the Western
Yeah,
countries.
the Stan
So
region, as we've
yeah.
mentioned before.
Also, Iran and Russia discussed the supply of Russian electricity also via Azerbaijan, so that will be a crossroads. Um, then, yeah, the war is still going on, I would say, and the conflict is rising. Um, they are, yeah, bombing a lot of places now, and with they, I mean the USA in Iran right now. Um, and they said on the 15th, we are going to blockade the Strait of Hormuz. So the US is blocking it now. Then the 16th, Trump is voicing, okay, we are not doing a blocking. We have an agreement with the Gulf states. So yeah, I don't know what's going on, but you see a lot of bombing going on, and what Trump said earlier he's doing now. So he's bombing bridges, energy facilities, so electrical power facilities, oil facilities in Iran. So he destroying, basically the logistic center of the country. Yeah. And with the X messages, I show you something that it's a little bit working now. So yeah.
Seems like the strategy, if you can't beat them, confuse them. Like
Yeah,
every day is something different. You don't know what to expect.
Yeah, well, that is what if you say Trump, then you can also say confusion.
Confusion.
Yeah. That's its strategy. It's with everything. The first day he says this, and the next day he says that. So yeah. Then the 16th, yeah, it's a lot of drone attacks from the Ukraine on Russian facilities, but they also hitting wheat export capacity. And not only Moscow is, the Black Sea ports are being hit, but also the facilities in the Ukraine are hit, and of course Russia is doing that. So the wheat exports to the Western markets also hit, and the wheat prices are already up. So maybe you can expect some more rise in prices the next couple of weeks or months. Then the last message I want to discuss, that is about America, that is even considering to put some military deployment in Cuba. And that is the 101st Airborne Division. That's a famous division in the American Army. Yeah, and that is because they are receiving intelligence that Cuba is maybe wants to attack Guantanamo Bay, and that's an American base that is based on Cuba, that they want to attack that with drones. So yeah, maybe they are going to in with an army in Cuba to get the government also there to get rid of it. And China says it will continue its support to Cuba. So that gives some external pressure on that side.
Yeah. As if there's not enough going on at the moment.
Yeah. But it's clearly a strategy of America that is wants to gain control about.
Yeah, it's quite a good
Western
excuse
hemisphere.
that at this moment suddenly they receive this intelligence.
Yeah.
Maybe they just want to dominate that whole region.
Yeah, no, they are clearly voicing it that they want to have the Western Hemisphere under their control.
Yeah.
And Trump already said that a couple of years ago. That is what the Americans are after. So South and North America and Canada, and they want to control, and even Greenland.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that is what they are doing. So that was it.
If you're finding this video helpful, please consider liking the video and subscribing to our channel. Your support helps the channel grow and allows us to continue creating valuable content. Thank you for watching. Thanks for watching. If you want deeper market insights, model portfolios, and high-quality research, make sure to visit the InvestorAssistancePro.com website and subscribe to our paid services. We should remind you that we do not provide investment advice in all our services. For free tools, tips, and educational content, check out beleggershulp.nl. If you found this video valuable, Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.